You guys want to watch me struggle. Why do you want to watch me struggle? Hey guys, so today we're working on this Cub Cadet. It comes powered with a 173cc Powermore engine. Oh boy. Here I am. When I first saw this, I thought it was a Honda. But no, typical MTD fashion, use Chinese. Not sure if you remember this mower from the short, but it was making a terrible clanging noise when it was running, and it only started off spray. But after it started, it continued to run. Another issue is the drive wheels don't work. Not sure exactly what the problem is. Hopefully it's something small, like it needs a new belt, or the belt just came off the pulley and can be easily fixed, or the cable's just not tight enough. Hopefully we can figure out what's going on with it. And as you can see with that model number, that 12A, that instantly says MTD. And when we look at the engine information, you can see that it says very clearly that it's an MTD engine, which means it's Powermore. I guess what we should do though, we should double check the oil and maybe try to start this again. Hopefully it starts and runs like last time. Alright, let's quickly check the oil. Yeah, how about that now? We're not even really seeing any oil on the dipstick. So let's quickly add some and give this a try. I'm just going to add some old motor oil from some other lawnmowers, just to give it enough lubrication so we can give it a test. We're going to change the oil anyway, but we want to make sure this thing has at least enough lubrication so if we start it, we don't damage anything. Let's check the oil level. There we go, that's a lot better. Perfect for testing. Let's just get the air cleaner off and give it a try. Okay, let's give it a spray. Let's try it. Well, it doesn't sound terrible, and that clanging seems to be only when this engine starts to bog down. But what's weird is that it continues to run, which means that the carburetor is giving it fuel. I wonder if the auto choke system's buggered on this. And I already know that the drive system doesn't work. Air filter though, it's a little dirty. Probably could do with one being changed out. Alright guys, let's get this inside and start working on it. So I think I figured out what that clanging was. Pretty sure it's this muffler guard. It's pretty loose. I'd almost say that that metal back there is cracked, and that's why it's no longer secure. Yeah, you can see that crack right there. Awesome. Well, at least we found out what that clanging noise was. At least I think so. Oh, how lovely. I guess maybe someone hit this against something, or maybe even during transport. I'm not 100% sure. But since we're here, we might as well change this oil. So let's get that started. But at least we filled up the oil nicely before we started it. So let's get it pumped out, and then we'll fill it up. And then we'll start to investigate about that auto choke system and see why this mower won't start on its own. Alright, we'll clean off the hose. And down it goes. Okay, loud noise is imminent. Alright, I'll be back shortly. Alright, so this engine, this Powermore 173cc engine, takes 600 milliliters of oil or 20 ounces in freedom units. So let's get this filled up to 600 mil and pour it into the machine. There we go, there's 600 mil. Now to just double check the level. Well, it's a little bit over, so we'll pull some out. There, let's check it again. Still over, so I'll pull some more out. So much for 600 mil. See one more time. Yeah, it's pretty close. I think one more time. Watch me be measuring this wrong. I'm not supposed to thread it in, just stick it on. Yeah, it's looking good. Perfect. Okay, so I guess next is let's investigate that auto choke system. So let's see what's going on with this auto choke system. Let's get this air filter off. Eesh, not the greatest. The pre-filter is doing its job. Even got a bug in there. Oh, will you look at that? I think I found the problem. Do you see the problem? I see the problem. We should all be able to see the problem. That auto choke, the flap, it's wide open. Now it's closed. I should not be able to move it by hand. I have a feeling the flap is, or the control arm is on the wrong side of the choke lever. Let's check around the back. So here's the choke. I just knocked it out of the way, and I totally see the choke levers on the wrong side. That's fantastic news though. But at the same time, that means someone was monkeying around in there. Let's see if I can push that over and fix this choke system. Then we'll take it outside and see if it'll start without needing any kind of spray on it. Come on, choke lever, cooperate. There we go. I think I got it. I've got it. So let's see if I open the choke. Give me 1 second. I'm going to move the light so we can watch the choke. Right now the choke flap is closed. If I open it, there, it's open. If I let it go, it should close. It closed. Perfect. Okay, so we've got that choke system working. I guess there's not really much else other than I guess we should find out what's going on with the self-drive system. So let me flip that up so we can have a peek. Maybe the belt's just slipped off the pulley. Let's take a look. Hey, look at that, guys. Look what I found. A red subscribe button. If you made it this far into the video, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, give it a thumbs up. Comment below. I love to read your comments, and I try to reply to as many of them as I can, especially the early ones. All right, guys, back to the video. Okay, so let's see what we see. Is the pulley missing? Is that pulley missing? I think the pulley's missing. Well, that's not good. The pulley shouldn't be missing. Well, let's get all these covers off and have a better look. All right, I don't know if you guys see that, but that's not an MTD blade adapter. I'm not exactly sure what blade adapter that is. Maybe someone bought a universal blade adapter, but that's 100% not something you would see on an MTD product. Neither is that blade. This blade, this would fit an MTD mower up to 21 inches because this is a 21-inch cut mower blade. Take a look at the center. It's the MTD bow tie. Part number for this blade is right there. Plus that spindle, that's a spindle for an MTD mower, such as this one. Although yes, it is a Cub Cadet, but Cub Cadet is made by MTD. As you see, it looks nothing like the adapter that is on this mower. So that blade adapter is going to have to come off, which means that this should fix the self-propel system. So let's get this off. I believe that's a 5/8 or 16 mil, if 16 mil fits, but let's go with a 5/8. All right, so 5/8, it's not going to fit. Of course it's not going to fit. All right, let's go from 5/8. Well, since it's not 5/8, it's not 16 millimeter, 11/16. Seems a little loose. 17. 17. 17 it is. Interesting. Steve, you've got some splaining to do. Yeah. Universal blade adapter kit. Already comes keyed. And part number doesn't match. Fantastic. Well, this has got to go back and I've got to order another one. Thanks, Amazon. Good thing I had ordered two. Exact same part. This one, however, was a return. Great. So I'm just going to send this one back. That's nice, Amazon. That was really nice. Well, good thing about ordering two is there's a good chance you get the correct one. There you go. There's the part number. 687-02539. That will fit this MTD Cub Cadet. So we'll get the self-drive system fixed. Now let's get these 3 bolts. Yep, 3 bolts off. So we can have a peek in there. I believe they are. They're 3/8. Interesting. We're all over the place on this. 17 mil bolt. And now we're to 3/8. This is why I have SAE and metric all over the place, because these mowers are all over the place. Interesting. 2 came out like this. 1 comes out like this. Have to remember that. Oh, look at that. That is That is actually quite a sight to see. I'm really happy to see this. This is going to be a really simple fix. $30 part. Oh man. Getting it on the pulley, that's going to be the fun part. And don't worry, the spark plug is off. Okay, so let's get this blade or the belt guide off. Looks like, oh, right. So that also holds the engine on. I don't really want to take that off. If I can avoid taking that off, I really don't want to take it off. So let me try doing it without taking it off and struggle for a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll struggle for a little bit and I'll cut the part so you don't have to watch me struggle. You guys want to watch me struggle. Why do you want to watch me struggle? Fine. Then you can watch me struggle, but I'm going to speed it up because I'm going to speed it up. That's the deal. You want to watch me struggle? No problem, but I'm speeding it up. Hopefully I don't struggle. Right. Let's put it on that way. Yeah, sneaky. Haha! I figured it out. There. I didn't struggle. Right, so let's get the cover back on. Make sure it's not on overkill. And finally, the one at the back, which was the machine thread. And since it's machine thread, it means it's probably going into that metal bracket. I gotta put it in by hand first. Hey, not bad. I can't see, and I got it first try. There we go. And now we put on the brand new blade. Where is an MTD blade adapter? I'm just retrieving an MTD adapter. That's what I was retrieving. Now the blade. Please thread. I'll be very upset otherwise. Well, actually, I won't be, but... Oh, that wasn't fair. Come on now. Cooperate. I'm struggling more putting this thing in than the blade adapter. Like, really? And this one, I know, is 5/8. Please be 5/8. It is. Thank goodness. There. We're getting close to fixing this Cub Cadet because we only have one thing left to do besides clean it. I'm going to take it outside and clean it. I will remember to put the spark plug on. Probably not. Probably will. One or the other. Definitely got to clean it. I mean, it's not bad. It's kind of bad on top, but it's not bad. And I have a lot of faith that this is going to be this is going to work right away. Like, it's going to be first pull, it'll start, the gears will engage, it'll start driving, and it'll be good. I'm not going to get embarrassed by it at all. And it's not going to call me a liar. Oh, look at that. It says grass side. How about that? Yet people still will put that facing up. Anyway, enough of the random banter. Let's get it done. Let's get this thing outside and try it out, because why not? Maybe you'll see me fail, maybe you won't. Maybe everything will be good. Maybe the transmission is messed up. I hope not. I'm really looking forward to this working. Yes, I'm stalling a little bit because I believe this will work. I believe it'll work. Okay, so let's get outside. All right, let's do it. Okay, so we're outside. I've got an air filter just on the back, brand new one. So no, I did not forget. I just wasn't on camera when I was going to put it in. I thought, you know what, better to show it on camera, and then I'll also give you guys the part number. But I don't see why this thing won't start right away. I mean, it would start fine, give it a spray, and then it would continue to run, and then you could pull it over after, no problem. So why not be able to start it now? So let's get to it. First thing, let's get that air filter in. So the new air filter and part number. Let's get it installed. Okay, so I got to put it in first, apparently. There. So picky these machines are. And then the obscenely long screw. So that's it. Spark plug wire. This is loose. So that's going to vibrate quite a bit. I wonder why it's so loose. I guess let's fire it up. Okay, place your bets now. Here goes. Just like I predicted. Does the drive work? Oh, look at that. Try that again. Starts so easy. I'll have to adjust the transmission. It doesn't feel like it's pulling at all, but let's see how it cuts some grass, shall we? Okay, here goes. I believe that's called running out of gas. Let's give her some fuel. She's good to go. Gonna lower the mower down just a little bit. No, maybe not. It seems to be at its most ideal level for this lawn, which is really short. Okay. One more time. What a dust storm! That's not bad, eh, guys? $50 lawnmower, self-propelled Cub Cadet. Other than the self-propel being a little weak, I'll adjust that, make it a bit stronger. It works really well. The RPM seems a little low, so I'll see about getting the RPM up. But aside from that, it's a half-decent little mower. Alright, guys. As for that clanging, wasn't happening anymore. That's pretty good. Well, gotta get the spark plug off. A little hot in there right now. Ah, should be okay. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, maybe not. You guys can wait a little bit longer. Alright. Bye, guys. Maybe. So he's just trying out the Cub Cadet over here, seeing how it's running. And right now it's actually running pretty good. Starts really easy, just barely anything of a pull, and it just fires right over like nothing. It's actually really impressive, this little thing. Except the only thing is we can't get the drive gears engaged because it actually doesn't have the right wheels. I go onto this side. You'll see there's nothing to engage, so it just spins and spins and spins, but there's nothing there to grab. So we've got to change the wheels on this, but that's not a big deal. This thing's actually a sweet little unit, and I don't mind buying some wheels for this. I plan on keeping this one for myself. This thing's awesome. And listen to that engine. This thing sounds like a monster. I kind of like that it's running a little rich. It sounds just like an old motorbike. Just pop, 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 pop. It's great. To be honest with you, I like the color too. I really do like the Cub Cadet colors. The Cub Cadet colors are really wild. Can't lie about that. Okay, let's get started. Oops! Took off a sticker! Took off the bubble wrap warnings. I think we all know about how dangerous gasoline is on flammability and that running an engine indoors is a bad idea. But, I mean, when you take the bubble wrap off, it becomes survival of the fittest, I guess. Okay, so I'll let this dry and then I'll give it a polish, but it looks good. And Just so you guys can see, it will start again. No problem at all. Running a little rich though. Anyway, this time, guys, I'll share a before and after photo after I've polished it. And oh, the muffler's sizzling. Cool. See you in the next one.